Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This is where you get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, including news. Markets are much calmer now, despite Ukraine's continuing tensions. In the US, according to the ADP employment survey, a precursor to this weekend's official non-farm payrolls report, American firms added only a modest number of new jobs in February, 139,000, and down from the 175,000 in the January survey. The February result was lower than what markets were expecting, which was growth of 159,000. The Fed Beige Book is due out soon, and we'll update that in the story below. The Bank of England has suspended a staff member and published reports showing concerns about the risks of benchmark currency rate manipulation were raised in meetings as early as July 2006. The ECB is set to review its interest rates tomorrow, and the IMF has called on them to cut them and add a big new quantitative easing effort. Japanese-style deflation is the worry, say the IMF staffers. China's benchmark money market rate rose for a second day as the central bank drained excess cash released by its intervention to weaken the yuan. It's now at 3.81%, up more than 100 basis points from the 2.78% on Monday. Beijing is deliberately making policy that injects more risk into their financial system, one that has grown used to bailouts and other government support. Australia's fourth quarter GDP growth beat estimates in data released late yesterday. It grew at 2.8% in 2013, and the December quarter came in at 0.8%, topping estimates. Australia's economy may have shaken off the threat of a serious downturn, helped by growing household spending and booming exports, and that's according to John Edwards, a prominent RBA board member. And staying in Australia, a court judgment there that S&P is liable for its ratings when a company goes bad has S&P warning that its business may not be viable if the legal system calls its ratings investment advice. Oil has dropped another $1 a barrel overnight, and gold is up slightly after yesterday's fall and is now just below $1,340 an ounce. The benchmark US Treasury 10-year bond is up again at 2.71%, and equities are range trading in New York in early afternoon. Now here's an echo from a recent past involving Bernanke. As the Fed boss, his pay was $199,700 per year. Now that he's not the Fed boss, a speech yesterday in Abu Dhabi netted him $250,000 in a week where he gave 3 speeches. The New Zealand dollar starts higher today, and it's the first time the New Zealand dollar has been over 84 cents since October last year. We start today at 84.2 US cents, 93.8 Aussie cents, and the TWI is a tick up at 79. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.